of a 0, a 1, and a 2.
He did go up against West just a few moments ago on that Crystal Temple and came out victorious in that one, so might still be feeling confident on that map.
Right now, we'll see how well that confidence works out for him, as he is against Kyna Ackerman. Does have a little bit of warm-up from his matchup just a moment ago, but you're going to see Kyna Ackerman playing very differently, much more confident than West was.
Both of them ground pounding one after the other. Fiend definitely taking more damage here compared to Kyna. Going to come out with the neutral signature.
A Neutralite going to proc Kyna into the yellow. The recovery. Almost caught with the dare. That dare could have been deadly. Fiend still taking the brunt of the damage here. Finally picks up a weapon, but just a little too late. Kyna going to take the first stock.
Juggling up the weapons. I don't know what that Neutralite was. Maybe expecting Fiend to immediately be on top of him after respawning.
Yeah, maybe just expecting like an immediate spawn in, going for more attacks. Doesn't get the second recovery though.
Kyna's done a great job dodging weapon tosses today. He's now done that against several different opponents. You saw it just now.
Punish was a little delayed, but it works out. Does get the D-Sig. That's going to be some good damage onto Kyna Ackerman, but Fiend needs the knockout.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that Koji, with those low recovery frames, couldn't actually get out of that signature before Fiend was able to throw it out. Nice little three-piece.
Flash out. That was a burn recovery, but Kyna still able to get on stage first. And the Neutralite beating out the dare from Fiend. Tommy Matt, a little delayed on that one.
One more bow Neutralite should be the KO option off the top. Of course, also has an incredible signature kit. It's a neutral air. Even though it was down a little bit low on the left side, still enough to take off the top. And Kyna Ackerman still has 3 stocks to his name as we get just over 2 minutes into this game.
Fiend is really struggling to even get... Oh, okay. Sudden connection issues. I was going to say, Fiend was struggling to even get enough damage onto Kyna Ackerman that Kyna should be worried. Like, yeah, it's small Brawlhaven, but, like, we saw a Sword Neutralite not even put Kyna Ackerman off screen. Like, that's how little damage Fiend has been able to put out. Yeah, this is a bot.
For sure.
All right, he's back in. He stopped. Little bit of a bot.
Nope,
yep, maybe still a bot. Yep. I think he was in for a moment, but you can tell just the way it's doing SIGs that it's a bot. And he's back. Good to go. Again, respect to South America, because they'll wait for that.
They're crazy.
They don't mind.
They're totally crazy. This is
I know
losers
you
finals.
would take that. 100%.
Absolutely.
Thousands of dollars on the line, you take that.
If $1 is on the line, I'm going to take that.
Oh, you got the Taza logic of $1 is $1 million?
I mean, you've seen me in custom games with Magma Bob. I'll take
yeah,
that.
Sure. Yeah.
And literally nothing is on the line.
Nothing but ego. Falling Sair kind of goes for the N-Sig read, but Fiend is patient. Let's get disarmed by this Sair from Kyna Ackerman, though.
Fiend super damaged. Kind of has a lot of options. It's the neutral signature getting in there nice and quick and clean. And even 6 hundo damage coming out. That means it took 200 damage per stock for Kyna to get that win. A little bit on the inefficient side, especially with Koji having a stronger signature kit, and we're on that small Brawlhaven. He takes that, oh no, Fiend actually takes that one out of the way right on the beginning. Frame 1 of the map banning.
Yeah, it is interesting it took so much damage for Kyna to take that one, considering, like you said, it's small Brawlhaven, and he has such a fantastic signature kit for getting those knockouts. Like, we just saw that N-Sig. We've seen him hit Tatami Mats and side Sigs for knockouts. But either way, he still walked away with the dub, and we're going to game number 2.
Now, keep in mind, these characters actually, based on the stances that they're in, almost have identical stats. They're only really 1 point of difference. Kyna has 1 more dex, and Fiend has 1 more movement speed. Now that Fiend is putting into the strength stance, and Kyna is putting into the defense stance. Again, Fiend with the connection issues. Rough spot to be this deep in the bracket.
Yeah, just really unfortunate timing, as well as this is losers final, like you said, and Fiend, he needs this. He's down a game, but he's going to launch the fireworks and say, let's get it on. Game number 2, Fiend versus Kyna Ackerman, and Kyna Ackerman playing that grounded game.
Oh, nice read
pick
there.
up.
Oh, he keeps
Hits
going.
it again. I'm surprised he is hitting those jump dares, because usually with Kyna's movement, he's able to get out of that. Side sig connects. Fiend, can he get it? The side air, and there's not enough movement. Fiend gonna get the first stock.
Almost clean on that stock as well. He's going to be able to juggle these weapons, pick the one he wants to stick with. Of course, he's going back with the Katars. Very low damage. Kyna does give Fiend the option to get another huge read to put out 50+ damage, but it's Kyna who has a read on Fiend's movement here, putting out a lot of damage, getting him closer to that orange. He's going to need to put that out very quickly before he takes too much more damage, or he might find himself too far behind.
Woo! E-Sig, that was sweat beads. Kyna is going to get denied the movement. Fiend takes another one. Did he finally plug in the Ethernet cord? Like, did he realize that it was unplugged, and that's why he was like, hold on, sparklers, while I try not to shock myself plugging this cord in?
I'm not sure, but it's like a complete 180 from the last game. Kyna is going to find the side signature there to get the KO. Fiend's still a full stock up here on the Demon Island.
Nice weapon toss from Fiend, but Kyna gets some good response damage. Again, the recoveries, some good juggling. It's interesting to see sword recoveries as the juggling tool. Usually you go for the nair because it's faster, it's safer, but looks like Kyna wants a little more damage. Side sig, Kyna bringing this back.
Yeah, that was a fantastic punish, sending Fiend all the way to the left side. Kyna in the power position, catches the recovery easily with the down light, gets the KO off of it too.
Yeah, that short wall really trapping Fiend there. He went for the recovery, tried to graze the wall, but because it's so short, you can't recover as low, or it's a lot harder to do so. So he peaked too high, got caught for it. Dash back, just the kicks. The spacing from Kyna Ackerman has just been on point all day today.
Backdashes are really good. If he's right inside where he normally would get hit, you see that backdash come out. That gets him just enough out of the way where he can still punish right after that. D-Light Dare gets the delayed recovery afterward, too. No way a D-Light Dare recovery would have been true there. There's the down signature. Kyna now up 2-0.
Fiend was looking so good, but Kyna just brought it back and took it from. It was a reverse 3-stock.
Fiend is saying things in in-game chat, but I don't speak that language, so I don't know what's going on. We see Fiend actually dropping out of the lobby. He did say impossible, which I don't know if that means impossible. That would be my best guess.
I see the word Kyna, so maybe he's saying something directly to Kyna. But either way, unfortunate spot for Fiend. He's going to try to reset, maybe just check the routers, check the connections. He was looking so good for so much of game number 2, and then suddenly it started to fall apart, and Kyna Ackerman ran away with it. And now Kyna is one game away from locking Fiend into that 3rd place spot, and Kyna goes into the grand finals.
Fiend is back in the lobby. If you didn't notice on the last stat screen, I believe Kyna did about 553 damage that game. So even though we were on Demon Island, a much larger map with much further away blast zones, he was even more efficient to get the KOs, which is a good thing. You don't want to be on that 600 damage each game. That's a lot of extra damage that it takes to KO your opponent, which puts yourself in a lot of dangerous situations where they can fight back and get the comeback.
Yeah, the less efficient you are, like you said, the more opportunities the opponent has to bring it back and maybe push their efficiency a little bit more. But we're going into game number 3. Fiend's back in the lobby, sticking with the Asuri, Kyna on the Koji. What's the map pick going to be? Likely Demon Island for game number 3. Is that still on the board?
Important choice here between Demon Island and Crystal Temple. Small Mammoth Fortress. It is Kyna's choice. Still thinking about it. 13 seconds coming in. And we're going back to the Demon Island.
Demon Island for game number 3. Fiend looked like he had the. Then suddenly everything went wrong. We'll see if this time he can keep that momentum, keep that lead that he has, and win it out.
Right out of the gate, no taunt indicating connection issues just yet from Fiend. Hopefully that's a good sign. Grabs first
Got the
two
weapon
weapons.
control. Hasn't done that much damage, though, but he has had the weapon control, which is just a nice feeling to have. Okay. Went for that jump dare again. Kyna was ready for it this time. Got the punish.
Weapon toss went down, and he's able to pick that one back up. Kyna definitely fighting back with the damage. Ooh.
Nice air. Read the dodge out from Kyna.
Nice.
And Fiend with the ground pound takes the first stock. But he's been in this spot before. He cannot be too confident.
He must be feeling good after he saw that dodge come out from Kyna. That side air started all of that off. Hit Kyna when he was in orange, then the dodge came out. That was a free ground pound for Fiend. I think it even bounced him off the wall, which does not reset your jumps. You have to touch the wall of your own volition for that to happen.
Same thing for the ground. Gotta touch the ground of your own volition to reset that dodge counter and jump counter. But right now, kind of trying to reset the stock counter. Light side air from Fiend puts Kyna into the off stage. Goes for the signature, but the weapon toss gonna stop it.
1 or 2 more hits. Kyna's going to be in the orange on his second stock. Not a good spot to
Punish.
be in. The D-Sig right over on that edge as well, which is exactly where you want to be, hitting that 45-degree angle Sig.
Bot dodge. Recognizing how Kyna likes to play that bow, but he gets back up with the D-Light and N-Light. D-Sig punished from Kyna.
Nice priority there. Getting the falling side air to interrupt that signature from Fiend. Another signature on the corner from Fiend that gets punished by Kyna. Fiend's going to have to be careful.
Oh, the three-piece from Kyna to take the stock lead.
Fiend just seemed like he started getting a little bit greedy there, and Kyna was more than happy to capitalize on those recovery frames that you're in after you throw out a signature.
Yeah, it's definitely happened more than a handful of times where Fiend will have the opponent in that kill percent, and then he just starts throwing out raw down sigs. The opponent's like, all right, I'll take all of this, and Kyna gonna take 6 swings onto Fiend's face, getting more. Fiend is in trouble here in game number 3. Kyna about to close it out.
You saw Fiend just floating over on the edge, threw out the sword recovery, completely whiffed it. Oh, Kyna! He expected the pressure coming out from Fiend and threw out the ground pound, got the KO. A huge swing in the other direction.
What a reaction from Kyna, just the immediate jump, ground pound, shut down Fiend and close it out. Fiend gonna go home with the 3rd place finish.
That is not what I would have. I mean, we've said that a million times today. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but that is not what I would have expected.
I mean, all these scratches means that the record will keep skipping. And so we are here now in the grand finals of Power Ranger versus Kyna Ackerman.
Now we're here. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been.
Let's get into grand finals.